Day 152 of the Chronological Bible Reading Plan. In 2 Chronicles 1 and Psalm 72, Solomon asks for wisdom at Gibeon, and God answers with everything. In 2 Chronicles 1, Solomon gathers the whole assembly of Israel and ascends to the high place at Gibeon, where the tent of meeting made by Moses in the wilderness still stands. There, at the bronze altar, he offers 1,000 burnt offerings. That same night, God appears to Solomon, "Ask for what you want me to give you." Solomon asks for an understanding heart to judge the people, not wealth or long life. God gives everything Solomon did not ask for. In Psalm 72, we behold the ideal king who governs with God's own righteousness, who redeems the destitute as a kinsman-redeemer rescues his family, and whose name propagates as long as the sun endures. Today you will learn words like MADDA, knowledge that equips for governance, Ga'al, to redeem as a kinsman-redeemer, and YANIN, the rare verb of the name that sprouts and propagates forever. Drop a comment. Day 152, I'm in. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single day of the Chronological Bible Reading Plan. Second Chronicles chapter 1. Solomon the son of David was firmly established in his kingdom, and Yahweh his God was with him, and made him exceedingly great. Solomon spoke to all Israel, to the captains of thousands and of hundreds, to the judges, and to every prince in all Israel, the heads of the fathers' households. Then Solomon, and all the assembly with him, went to the high place that was at Gibeon, for God's tent of meeting was there, which Yahweh's servant Moses had made in the wilderness. But David had brought God's ark up from Kiriath-Jearim to the place that David had prepared for it, for he had pitched a tent for it at Jerusalem. Moreover, the bronze altar that Bezalel, the son of Uri, the son of Hur, had made, was there before Yahweh's tabernacle, and Solomon and the assembly were seeking counsel there. Solomon went up there to the bronze altar before Yahweh, which was at the tent of meeting, and offered 1,000 burnt offerings on it. That night God appeared to Solomon and said to him, "Ask for what you want me to give you." Solomon said to God, "You have shown great loving kindness to David my father, and have made me king in his place. Now, Yahweh God, let your promise to David my father be established. For you have made me king over a people like the dust of the earth in multitude. Now give me wisdom and knowledge, that I may go out and come in before this people, for who can judge this great people of yours?" God said to Solomon, "Because this was in your heart, and you have not asked riches, wealth, honor, or the life of those who hate you, nor yet have you asked for long life, but have asked for wisdom and knowledge for yourself, that you may judge my people, over whom I have made you king. Therefore wisdom and knowledge is granted to you. I will give you riches, wealth, and honor, such as none of the kings have had who have been before you, and none after you will have." So Solomon came from the high place that was at Gibeon, from before the tent of meeting, to Jerusalem, and he reigned over Israel. Solomon gathered chariots and horsemen. He had 1,400 chariots and 12,000 horsemen that he placed in the chariot cities, and with the king at Jerusalem. The king made silver and gold to be as common as stones in Jerusalem, and he made cedars to be as common as the sycamore trees that are in the lowland. The horses which Solomon had were brought out of Egypt and from Kuwait. The king's merchants purchased them from Kuwait. They imported from Egypt, then exported a chariot for 600 pieces of silver and a horse for 150. They also exported them to the Hittite kings and the Syrian kings. Psalm 72. By Solomon. God give the king your justice, your righteousness to the royal son. He will judge your people with righteousness and your poor with justice. The mountains shall bring prosperity to the people. The hills bring the fruit of righteousness. He will judge the poor of the people. He will save the children of the needy and will break the oppressor in pieces. They shall fear you while the sun endures, and as long as the moon, throughout all generations. He will come down like rain on the mown grass, as showers that water the earth. In his days the righteous shall flourish, and abundance of peace, until the moon is no more. He shall have dominion also from sea to sea, from the river to the ends of the earth. Those who dwell in the wilderness shall bow before him. His enemies shall lick the dust. The kings of Tarshish and of the islands will bring tribute. The kings of Sheba and Seba shall offer gifts. Yes, all kings shall fall down before him. All nations shall serve him, for he will deliver the needy when he cries, the poor who has no helper. He will have pity on the poor and needy. He will save the souls of the needy. He will redeem their soul from oppression and violence. Their blood will be precious in his sight. He will live, and Sheba's gold will be given to him. Men will pray for him continually. They will bless him all day long. Abundance of grain shall be throughout the land. Its fruit sways like Lebanon. Let it flourish, thriving like the grass of the field. His name endures forever. His name continues as long as the sun. Men shall be blessed by him. All nations will call him blessed. Praise be to Yahweh God, the God of Israel, who alone does marvelous deeds. Blessed be his glorious name forever. Let the whole earth be filled with his glory. Amen and amen. This ends the prayers by David, the son of Jesse. We close here day 152 of our journey through the Word. In 2 Chronicles 1, we follow Solomon ascending to Gibeon with the whole assembly of Israel, offering 1,000 burnt offerings on the bronze altar and receiving from God that same night the wisdom, knowledge, and unmatched wealth that would define his reign. In Psalm 72, we behold the vision of the ideal king who governs with God's own righteousness, who comes down upon the afflicted like rain on mown grass, redeems the destitute as a kinsman, redeemer rescues his own family, and whose name shall propagate like a living shoot as long as the sun endures. Day 152, complete.